Right, I've been having a problem the last just over a week. Now, I thought it was my pH, so I kept an eye on it. It seemed to be going up to 9.1. And then in the mornings when I check it was 8.3, and it kept staying steady at that all the time. So 8.3 in the mornings and 9 in the night. So obviously you're going to get fluctuation, but I was worried. I've done quite a few water changes and it's exactly the same. I can't get it to change. What led me to think it was all my fish were hiding in the corners where I've got I don't know if you can see it down there, little folds of the liner, and my fish were all putting their heads in there and hiding. So I thought, why are they doing that? It must be they're trying to avoid the water or something. So I've really concentrated on that. But I think it's something else. I think they've been spooked by something. Now, I know that looks silly, but I've put some old bed sheets I was throwing out over that net. And as you can see, most of my fish, apart from these at the moment, this morning, are all hidden under there. They're staying under there. So something has spooked them, I think. Now I haven't got footage, but I think it was about 3:15 the other night. I sleep with the bedroom window open and I could hear something drinking from the pond or drinking water. Now I don't know if it was from this pond or from the missus's little goldfish pond there, but I could hear something drinking. So I got up, looked out the window, and I seen a fox the other side of the fence. Now I don't know whether the fox has jumped over this wall and come in for a drink, or he's trying to catch my fish. I don't seem to have lost any, but like I say, I think the fox has scared them. I haven't noticed any herons here at all. I've been trying to look out the window early just to see if I can see any of them. Nothing. And I don't seem to have lost any fish as far as I know. I got quite a few in here. Need to have a good look really and come through, but don't think I've lost any. So don't know what you guys thoughts are, but all my fish are staying under there. And if it was the pH, I mean, it's been well over a week now. They'd be dead by now if that was too high. And I've read online there's loads of people saying that 9 is fine as long as it's stable. It's the fluctuation, the big drops from 9 to 7 or whatever is what they don't like. So yeah, bit of a problem, climates. I don't know if any of you used these before. I picked it up off eBay. It's quite accurate, to be honest with you. I normally use a test kit as well. I've got an API and I've got a NT Labs, so I do check and it is quite accurate. I think if anything, sometimes it may be a touch high, but only by like 0.1, 0.2, nothing much. So it does give you a digital reading. So it's 9 o'clock now in the morning and my pH is 8. But if I check it, I'll check it again now tonight at about 7 o'clock. But it does, obviously it does fluctuate during the day. But there, it's on 8 now, which is obviously fine. But it does go up to 9. Don't know if you've seen that one flick a bit there. So I've got a slight bit of flashing, which I'm assuming could be to do with it going up to 9. But it's 8 there now, so why would they flash with it being at 8. My pond is normally at 8, to be honest. In the summer it always runs at around 8. My tap pH I've tested, and that's 7.7 out of the tap, so you know I'm going to struggle getting it lower than that. And I believe a little bit higher is better than a pH crash. So that's where I am, guys. I think something has spooked them rather than my water. So further investigation needed. Okay, I'm going to get that cover that they've put on off now. But now I've disturbed them and they know I'm here. Look, they're coming out and they all seem fine. It's just they're hiding under there. It's got to be something that spooked them. When I'm about, they're fine. I'm going to do a slight water change. I haven't done one since Tuesday, it's now Saturday, so I'm going to do another 10% water change, but I don't think it's that. I know the pH is a bit high in the evening, but like I say, I don't think it's that. So I'm going to start that now. Here's my water shells. Look, it's my bag. I dropped an air stone that come off my pipe and I had a bloody nightmare getting it out. There she is. So I'm going to put a bit of extra tape on that now to hold it in place. I had to drain the tab right down. And I had to get my head down there and stretch into it. Bloody nightmare. So yeah, I'm going to put this back together now and go from there. Happy days. What I have noticed when I drop this air stone out is this Jubilee clip starting to rust a bit, so probably not a good idea keeping that submerged in water, because I don't think it's stainless, I'm not quite sure. So anything like that I think can spike your pH a bit, possibly. Anyway, I've taken it off and I've put a zip tie on instead now, so I'm going to get that back in. So that's topping back up now. Yeah, see, so the fish seem healthy and fine enough. When I'm around the pond, they're fine. So I'm sure there's either a heron been round here, or like I say, it could have been that fox. Because I definitely heard, you know, drinking from the pond. I got out of bed, I can't quite see the pond through the bedroom. I hung out the bathroom window, and then, like I say, I seen this fox on the other side. So I got a funny feeling, and I did years ago see one, a skinny fox, jump onto there, down and drink out of the pond. But that was about 3 years ago. Thing is, animals, they can hear water, and if they're thirsty, obviously they're jumping over. But I've been researching, and some people reckon foxes can, you know, worry you fish, so, and try and take you fish if they're really hungry. So that's what's bothered me. And like I say, they've been hiding under that sheet. I got it off a minute drying. I'm gonna have to try and come up with a better idea. What I'm thinking of doing is perhaps something more permanent over this end. I'm thinking perhaps get some more of this board and run it, you know, from here lengths across just to about here, so they have got that little bit if they want to go under and hide from something. You know, I'll still have the nets on in the night, but if they want to go under and hide, you know, they can go out of the way. So saying that, once the lilies start growing back, now my lilies, I don't know if you've seen my other videos, once the lilies grow, they cover this shelf area and they hide under there then. But yeah, I'm thinking of doing something a bit more permanent. You'll only, you know, you just lose a couple of feet that end of the pond or so. So yeah, that could be an idea, because I don't like my fish feeling threatened or anything. It's does my head in. Got my trickling back in now, coming through my 3-stage filter. So like I say, I've cleaned my barrels out this morning, so I'll top up, so that'll give me I'll take out almost 150 gallons anyway, so we're having a little top up again, and I'll check the pH a little bit later on this evening. There's my 3 little ones. I thought I'd lost another one, because I did have 4, but there's the 3 of them. So you never know, there could be a cat or a herring that's pinched one of them. You never know. Something's definitely spooked them. Right, I just had a pop out. And see what I mean about them hiding now? They're hiding in the corners. I think they think if they cover their face that maybe no one can see them either. The others are out and about. What do you guys think? Are they being spooked? Let me know. Yeah, they got 7 degrees today, guys. Awesome. That's the hottest my water's been since about October, I think. Switch the shower back on. Yeah, see, so I'm hanging round here now, and the fish have all been out. They're over there now because I just put the shower back on, but they're all out in the middle of the pond. I've given them a tiny bit of food just to keep them going, but yeah, very odd. Right guys, I put that cover back on down there. I know it's scruffy a minute, it's just, I feel a bit safer with it on. You know, the fish, well, as soon as you're in the garden, look, they find it up this end. You know, I can't see much wrong with them, in fairness. You give them a little small bit of food, like I said earlier, they eat them fine, all looking good. Check the pH again, it was 8.5. Like I say, it's not drastically high, and they all seem good. So I think it is something that's been worrying them, I think, more than anything. Or that's what I'm hoping it is now anyway. I've been panicking for all week, trying to make sure my water's right, etc. And partial water changes, but yeah, I'm just hoping now that the things are good. Water's a little bit dirty, got all the filters, I've given them a good clean today, and so this should all clear out now within the next day or two. Okay guys, I'm going to end the video there. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. Fingers crossed things will be okay. All the best now.